Hello everyone, this is Autumn the Coin Skirt Stitcher, and today is December 30th, 2018. How is everyone? I hope you are having a great month and looking forward to the new year. For me, things have been challenging, and this is pretty much what the theme of the month for me in December has been. It's been a very challenging month, and going through a lot of big life changes right now and a lot of struggles. And most likely we'll be continuing, this will be the theme for the upcoming months in the new year. But other than that, I'm doing all right. I do have my cross stitch that is comforting me and offering me a way to relax and deal with my stress. So that's kind of an unhappy note to start a video, but oh well. Anyway, I'm here today to kind of do a wrap up of the year for stitching, and I'm going to be doing a WIP parade and show you the WIPs that I have been working on in 2018. So let's get into it, shall we? These are going to be things that I worked on and had some progress with. I'm not going to be showing you UFOs. And yes, I do have UFOs, and those projects might stay UFOs, or they might be eventually worked on again. I don't know. So anyway, I am going to go grab my things, grab my WIPs, and I will show you what I've been working on. Okay, so I thought it would be appropriate to show you my oldest WIP and probably my most challenging WIP. I've been working on this piece for 3 years. This was started sort of in memory of my mom. It's also kind of for me. My mom passed away in 2005, and she was she had a big influence on my life, and she was my best friend, and I still miss her a lot today, and she's always taught me to walk my own path in life. And so when I saw this design, it really reminded me of my mom, and kind of a reminder that life takes a lot of twists and turns, and you just have to follow your heart and try to follow what path you think is right in life. And so this is Walk on the Rainbow Trail by Joan Elliott. I've been working on this for about 3 years, and it can be a challenge for me because it is a large piece, and right now I am working in her dress. And I love purples and blues, but golds are not really my favorite colors. So this can be a challenge for me. And the pattern is not well written, and it's hard to read. But I work through it. And I did have a goal for this year. My ultimate goal, my hopeful goal, was to finish it this year, but I didn't make that. But I did have a section. Hi, sweetie. Okay, you can come in. It's all right. That's my daughter. Anyway, I did have a goal for this section where I wanted to finish up here in her skirt, which I did meet. It's a very big piece, but it is turning out very lovely. And this will be a main focus for me in 2019. I would love to finish this for next year, but right now the minimum goal is just to finish her skirt. And who knows? Hopefully I will finish it all. So Anyway, I have to pause for a moment. My daughter is waving at me to answer her question. Okay, so I'm going to show you one of my newest starts for 2018. I started this for my birthday. This is Nora Corbett's Snapdragon Fairy. And this is what I've gotten done so far. Oh, I'm sorry, that's my back. You can see how messy my back is. I'm not a neat stitcher for the back. You want to know some very interesting thing, or kind of a taboo? I'm a taboo stitcher, I guess. I take my thread, I fold it in half, and I tie a slip knot, and I stitch that way. I know everyone's like, oh, that is the only way I like to stitch. It works for me. But yes, I do have messy backs, but I'm not ashamed of it. Anyway, and this is the front. This is my favorite piece I've been working on so far. This fabric was a gift to me by a stitchy friend. It really just makes it a joy to stitch this pattern on because it feels magical. It feels like I'm stitching on, when I'm putting her on this piece, it looks like she has pixie dust raining around her, and I just love it. So this is one of my favorites, and yes, I will be dedicating time to this piece in 2019. Okay, so my next WIP is my Snow Day WIP. My daughter is right there in the corner, and she's jumping around, waving at me, trying to distract me. She's being a goofball. Anyway, I'll try to ignore her, but that's probably make it worse. This is Snow Day by Ursula Michaels. It's part of this magazine here. Oh, she's dancing around now. Anyway, that's what I've gotten done so far. I tried to work on this when it's winter weather, and hopefully I'll be able to finish it up in January, because I'm going to be working on that when I need a break from Rainbow Trails. Now I have the cat who's bugging me now too. Come here, Crystal. Let me see if I can... No, she doesn't want to be picked up.
I can pick her up.
So, pause for a moment. Okay, it's still crazy here, but that's okay. She's off of school and bored. It's kind of a gloomy day out, gray and cold. And there she is. She's got the giggles. Anyway, this is another WIP of mine that I really haven't had too much of a chance to, excuse the cat scratching on her tree. Oh my goodness, this is going crazy, isn't it? Okay, real life, people, real life. Anyway, this is what I'm working on. I'm hoping to get a chance to work on this today because I haven't had a chance to work on it this month. I worked on it in July. This is Joan Elliott's Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus. It's part of this magazine. And it's right here. Yeah. I started this in 2017, so it's about a year old. I've made quite a few mistakes on it, so I like working on it. I love it, but it's kind of a challenge since I made mistakes. So, anyway.
Wait, is it unpaused?
Yeah, no, it's unpaused. We have a little guest here.
You unpaused it.
I unpaused it. Anyway, this is my newest start that I started this month. This is Christmas Chores by Joan Elliott. This is what I've been mainly working on this month, other than little ornaments and stuff. And this is what I've gotten done so far. I'm almost done with the other side of this other angel here on trimming the tree. So, really, I just want to work on this more than anything. So this is one of the things that's really I've been enjoying stitching lately. Okay, the next piece I have, this is Joan Elliott's Tulip Berry. I started this in July for Joan Elliott July. I didn't get much progress on this piece because during that month it was very fiery and my eyes. Sorry, my daughter is giving the cat some treats. So anyway, I'm distracted again. So I am really hoping to make more progress on this piece. I do love it. This was actually a restart for me because I did start it one time, but I started on fabric I didn't like, but I restarted on fabric I do like now, and it's such a beautiful piece, and I'm so excited to get a chance to work on it. Probably I'm going to start working on it in February and make some progress on it towards spring, and maybe it'll be a finish for spring. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I have to figure out which way. Yeah. Anyway, I was working on her top and her arms. You can see a little bit of her elbow. So it's a very minimal start, and I'm kind of sad that I didn't really get a chance to continue working on this. Like, I started in July with the hopes I would work on it more, but it didn't work out for me. So, but I will be picking it up in 2019 for sure. Okay, the next one is probably my daughter's favorite thing that I'm working on because it's for her. And that is Carousel Horse by Leslie Deer, and it's part of this magazine. And it's sat in front. And this is what I've gotten done so far. I worked on it a little bit in December with the hope of trying to finish it, but like I said, things just kind of went crazy last month. But I did finish its head, and I'm working down towards its chest and its legs, and this is going to be, it's my goal to finish it this year. I mean next year for 2019. So, it is such a pretty little design. We have another guest here. A special rainbow unicorn owl.
Alicorn.
Alicorn. Okay, this is another WIP. Another restart that I restarted this month. This is Dimensions Gold Petite Christmas Morning Pets. And that's what I restarted when I'm working on the little kitten's face. I'll work on it sometime in 2019. Probably closer to the holidays again. Okay, the next design I have is
the petite cross stage.
is a lavender and lace angel that I started. Let's see, it's a free angel. It's 2001, I think, Christmas angel. I don't have a picture to show because it's just the pattern, and it's on my phone in the PDF file. So I'm working on her hair and her face. I don't know if this is going to become a UFO or not. I was having a little problem with the shading of her skin tones. It looks a little bit like she's sunburned. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be picking this up again or not. I do like the design. I just might be restarting it. Who knows? And maybe follow Joan Elliott's skin conversions. She has a little chart on her website where it's a little bit it's a good conversion. So, and I will look and see if I can find something else that might work better. So.
That is a sunburned UFO alien lady.
She's mocking me now.
Of course I am.
Anyway, the next piece. I apologize if I insulted anyone. I didn't really mean to. Anyway, this is Promise Me by Lizzie Kate. This is a SAL that I am doing with Stitching Michaela. She's actually finished her piece and it looks beautiful, Michaela. I just love it. And this is a great piece, and I will be working on this in 2019, probably in the summer months, because this is an easy project. And I will be needing that because I'm sure my eyes will be watering again if there is smoke in the air. So, that's what I've gotten done so far on it. I am not using the Call for colors. I am using whatever I have in my stash to use. A UFO is an unfinished object.
Are you unpaused it?
Yes, I'm trying to explain to her that a UFO in the cross-stitch world is an unfinished object.
You're talking to the camera.
She thinks it's the flying outer space object with aliens, don't you?
Yes, I
And
do.
they've come down to Earth to cross-stitch and steal our cross-stitch, huh?
You forgot about the sunburned lady. Sunburned.
Sorry. It is so crazy around here.
Right now.
Anyway, my next piece. This is Rose Lady by Joan Elliott. This is a design works kit. This is one of my other older projects. And this will be getting some attention in, I'm going to say March, probably. Most likely March. This is one of my favorite designs. And this is what I've gotten done so far. I'm sorry, I have a glare in my camera, so I'm having a hard time seeing what you guys are seeing. Anyway, it's very pretty. I'm hoping next time I work on it, I'll start working towards her head. That way she'll have a head and just...
Headless rose woman.
Yes, she's a little headless right now. Kind of creepy, but it is a very pretty design. And I'm working on this is Seafoam Ada 14 count. And I am using the kit colors. But I did change the fabric. It did come with white fabric. But I switched it out because there was a hole in the fabric in the kit when I opened it. So I need something new. Okay, my next WIP I have, this was a new start in 2018. This is Spring Chick by Waxing Moon Designs. This is also a PDF pattern that I have on my phone, so I don't have a picture to show to you. And but you can get it off of Etsy. That's where I got this pattern, and it's really a cute design. It has a little chick in the middle, and it has word spring. Chick. I'm sorry, she's being sassy back there. And it has Spring Chick, and I am working on even weave for this, and I didn't really mean to put this down and not finish it. I just kind of did, and I forgot about it. So another thing I need to work on. Okay. Okay, the next piece I have, this is 5 Little Pumpkins by Pedal Pusher. And this was a new start in October. This is also another PDF pattern that's on my phone, so I don't have a picture to show. Anyway, I got 1.5 pumpkins done. And I will be working on this piece again next year in the fall months. It's very cute. We are getting close to the end, you guys. I think I have one more piece to show you. Okay, this is my last work in progress I worked on in 2018. This is Doreen Jones' When Witches Ride And I worked mostly on the ghost when I pulled it out in October. And again, I have hopes for this piece that I will be able to put a little more time into it. Maybe like in the summer months, because it's a pretty simple pattern. It only has 3 colors, and I would like to see it finished for Halloween. It's very cute. So, yeah. Okay, everyone, that is all my WIPs. I think I have 13. I think I'm missing one, so I'm going to call it 14 WIPs that are active. Like I said, I do have UFOs, and I am not sure if I will be working on those UFOs again or what.
Aliens.
I'm sorry, everyone. I probably should redo this video because I'm probably being insulting somehow to people, and I don't mean to be, but it's real life and it's crazy around here, and I apologize if I have insulted anyone. I didn't mean to. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. So I'm going to call it 14 WIPs. And my plans for 2019 and goals are to be working on my larger pieces, larger ladies mostly. That is Rainbow Trails. She's a big one, and I'm going to be concentrating a lot on her. And then Snapdragon Fairy. Then Rose Lady, and Tulip Fairy. So those are 4 that I'm going to be giving a lot of attention to in the winter months before summer hits. And I'm hopefully be able to finish one of those to enter into the fair in August. That is kind of a motivation for me, is that I would like to enter some more cross-stitch pieces and bigger cross-stitch pieces in the fair this year. I did that in 2018, and I think it went really well. I won, I think it was 2 second-place ribbons and a 3rd place, and I was very excited about that and very happy. So a little bit of motivation. For in the summer months, I will be working on probably Lizzie Kate, Doreen Jones, my pieces there, and probably smaller ornaments, because like I mentioned before, we get forest fires here and it gets very smoky and it bothers my eyes, and I will be needing something very simple. In 2019, also my availability for stitching might change because I'm going to be very busy. Like I mentioned before, there's a lot of life changes going on right now in my life, and it will be kind of hectic for the next couple of months, but I will be trying to set aside an hour each day to stitch, because it does calm me. It's a form of meditation, and it does center me, and it does offer comfort. So, and a good note I did mention in my last video is that I do have, I believe it's 41 finishes that I finished in 2018. So this was a very good stitchy year for me. I'm very proud of myself. I usually don't finish that many things, and they were smaller, but it's still a very big accomplishment. And I did finish some bigger pieces too. You can go ahead and say something, honey.
Okay, I finished 2 finishes.
Yeah, she finished 2 things too this year. I'm very proud of her. And she did enter something in the fair.